What do you mean, get off the tractor? Who's going to do it? He said, I have a plan. So he said, if you would say you're willing to get off it, he said, then I want you to bring in some landscapers. I said, oh, wait a minute. It costs $12,000 to $15,000 to take care of this property. We don't have that kind of money. He said, no, I have a plan. Just listen to me. So I said, okay. So I got in the landscapers, and sure enough, it was anywhere from $11,000 to $15,000 to take care of it. And one of them said he'd like to beat the rest, but I tell him what they bid, and he would beat them all, and we never have to buy another flower again. So I talked it over with the guy who came to me and all, and his plan was to ask some of the neighbors if they would like to join the Keep Sister James Off the Tractor Club. So that's what they call it, Keep Sister James Off the Tractor Club, and they each pay $1,000 a year to take care of the property. Isn't that incredible?
I was going to say the grass.
So I asked them, would they give us a 20 by 40 spot up here that we could put benches and chairs up, and then go down that way to the beach. It's not so bad. So the beach bus comes up this far. Originally we had a beach bus, a golf cart with big wheels on it that could run the beach. I couldn't chance it. It would be too dangerous. The sisters might get hurt, So I had the big wheels taken off and restored to a regular golf cart. So we only come up this far. But the borough has white pads down there during the season that make it easier for them to get up and down. But it looks like we're going to have some serious waves. Yeah. So that's Now, at one they did the first beach replenishment and then continued with them. From that first floor, you could see the ocean.
Yeah.
So, now there's not a spot on the island where you can see the ocean from ground level. So that's why I had an elevator put in a couple years ago. One year, I had rugs there before, and that was a mistake. But we got a good 10, 12 years out of them on these porches out here. Now, these were originally open porches. And when I was putting the siding and the replacement windows in 95, 96, I said I want the longest double hung windows you can give me and as many as you can fit across there. And so it gets a lot of use now. Before they didn't get any use at all because the weather was bad, it was hot, or it was buggy, or it was humid. Now we have these outdoor fans and outdoor lights. And the furniture I got from a place over in Delaware. I shopped around till I got a guy to give me Growflex and this furniture. And he gave me 50% off on everything. I couldn't find anybody that would do that. And they were down in Delaware. They delivered it themselves because they want to see what sisters were. They weren't Catholics. But they were great people, You have to use it for some other purpose in order to keep the place and to bring in some finances. I try to look ahead to see what we can do in that regard. So in this room, the dining room, and the recreation room, I have these inverters. And I've already used the heat in the dining room when we were working over there with the plumbing. We would come down there for break and to get warmed up because it was pretty darn cold in the winter, But, days when they can't go out or they can't see the ocean, they can come and sit in here, do their reflection, their meditation, and then just enjoy it, So
Yeah.
there's 3 of these across this floor, on the 2 ends and in the center. And these were old dormitories at one time. He owns the Philadelphia Produce Terminal, and last summer, a guy had a heart attack on the beach, right down where his house is at 102nd Street. He was so moved by the fact that they couldn't get to this guy fast enough, and the guy's kids and grandkids were hollering, "Papa, Poppy, Granddad, Granddad." And he said, God, that could be me. So he went out and he contributed to Stone Harbor AEDs for every lifeguard stand where there's a boat, and had the men trained. Now, this is the kind of guy, as he came to me, he said, "Sister, do you have AEDs in your house?" I said, "No, we don't." He said, "Well, we're going to get them for you." So he got us 2 defibrillators and had the sisters trained to use it. Sonny DeCrecchio, just a wonderful, wonderful man. And never looks for any kind of attention, just as generous as they come.